I ain't started off right. So boom, I went to Houston this weekend, right? And I've been wanting to go. I've been wanting to go to Houston because I heard that it's a lot of beautiful black people that live there, and I heard the vibes are immaculate. So I went to Houston. Me, Dre, and my homeboy Isaiah, right? Me, Dre, and Isaiah. We go to Houston for the weekend. All right, we got there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I was supposed to come back Sunday, but some shit happened, so I came back today, Monday morning. All right, so Houston is wonderful. All right, the vibes is great. It's a lot of beautiful black people, and I love black people. Like, there's nothing wrong with other races, but me personally, I just so happen to love black people. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I'm seeing a lot of like beautiful couples, beautiful elderly people, beautiful black women, great food, great times. That's what I'm seeing. And so, from the first night I got there, I was just having a great time. Friday, I went to a club. It's hot as hell out there. Don't get me wrong. It was like 103 degrees. But Friday night, me and my homeboys went out, right? We went to a club called Space. All right? Friday night, we went to a club called Space. All right? And I don't really go to clubs often. All right? I don't really go to clubs often, so I ended up not getting a section because I didn't know if I needed it or not. I didn't think I needed it. And so it really wasn't cool because we didn't have a section. I pretty much was standing around looking stupid. So I told myself, I was like, if I go out Saturday, I'm gonna get a section. All right. Now here's the main part of the story right here. All right. So I go out Saturday, but I waited too long. I waited too long to try to get a section from this place called Camp. All right, it was a place called Camp, and I was supposed to get a section there. But by the time that I went to go get the section, it was all sold out. So at the end of the day, I had to go to the club without having a section. And that ain't really what I wanted to do, because it's like, I wanted a section so I could enjoy my night better, all right? Turns out I ended up having to go to the club anyway without a section for the second time in a row, because it's Saturday night and I didn't want me and my homeboys to just be sitting in the house on a Saturday night. All right. So we ended up, you work at both places? It's crazy. All right. So, so we go to the club, me, Dre, and Isaiah. We go to the club and we walk in. And the place was swole. The place was immaculate. The vibes was lit. And I couldn't get no section, and I didn't want to just be standing there. So luckily, I got a table on the inside. All right. Luckily, I got a table on the inside. Right. So I'm sitting there. We got a table. Whole time I wanted a section outside, but I had to settle for what I had got. And so, shout out to Houston, by the way, lovely place. All right. So the lady, one of the waitresses, one of the bottle girls, they pull up to the table and they say, "Is this where y'all gonna be at for the night? If so, do y'all want to order any drinks?" Now, me personally, I don't drink. I've never been drunk. I've never been high. All right, I've never been drunk. I've never been high. However, The lady came to me and she was like, "Do y'all want to order any drinks?" I looked at my homeboys. I said, "Hey, what y'all want?" They said, "Get some 1942." Me personally, I didn't know. I don't know the drinks and shit. But I do know that 1942 is a very expensive bottle of liquor. All right, I didn't know. All right, and it's, a lot of y'all saying count, but I see that I always have to prove to y'all that that's what happened, which is weird as fuck to me. But anyways, I'll show y'all. Oh, here you go. Look. Look. You see it? You see it? It's cheap, but in the club, they tax. Yeah, exactly right. So look though. The lady came to me. She said, "Y'all want anything to drink?" I asked my homeboys, "Hey, y'all want something to drink?" They said 1942. I said, "Bring the 1942." I didn't know how much it was in the club. All right? In the club, it's way more expensive than it is in the stores, I'm guessing. All right? So the lady, it comes out to a ridiculous price, but I ain't had no choice but to pay for it because I had already told her. You know what I'm saying? I had already told her, you know what I'm saying, to bring it to me. And I couldn't tell her, "Oh, nah, that's too much." Never mind, because I was gonna look like a hoe. And so I'm like, "All right, bet." She bring up 1942, and her and like 8 other bottle girls, they got a sign, they doing this type of shit, and they like, and then the music playing, and they lit, and I don't give a fuck for real. I don't really give a fuck for real, but like, I'm noticing like, okay, they making it a big deal, so whatever. All right, listen, and so, my homeboys ended up pouring a shot. That's Unspoken Reads, is it? Oh, is it? It is. It is because of what's about to happen. It is because of what's about to happen, my dog. So look, we got the 1942 bottle in the middle of the table. My homeboy pouring up shots, and I say, "Damn, I just paid this amount of money for a bottle while I'm out of town. I might as well take a shot." All right? I don't drink though. All right? Look. I don't drink. All right? So I grabbed a very small cup. Listen. I grabbed a very small cup of 1942. All right? Fuck. I drunk it. I drunk the liquor. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I drunk the liquor. It burned a lot. Alright? I felt it all right here. It burned. I'm not gonna lie. And I did not like it. I've never been drunk before. Alright? I ain't like it. And to be honest, I suggest that y'all don't ever drink, ever in y'all life. If you watching this video right now, if you watching this stream, do not drink alcohol. It is bad for you. It will make you do things that you wouldn't normally do on a day-to-day basis. Okay? Learn from my mistakes. All right? So, I drunk a shot. Damn. And it burned. All right? Fast forward. I'm like, damn, I just paid all this money for this drink. I might as well take another one. So, I poured me a very small amount. And I drunk it. There's 2 shots. Alright? There's 2 shots. When I tell you on my mama that after that second shot, I felt like the whole world was in slow motion. And I felt like I could see everything before like it happened. You feel what I'm saying? So like everything seemed to be going slow. I was catching shit, before it happened for real. Cause I'm looking around like, unless I was being slow, I don't know. But I was catching it, nigga. I swear to God, I could see women looking at me first. Like I could see them looking at me like I'm seeing everything. So I'm like, okay, this is a nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie. This is a nice feeling. I'm officially feeling myself at this point. Alright? I'm officially feeling myself at this point after 2 shots. Listen, I've never been drunk before. I've never been tipsy before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking around and my confidence. Chat. My confidence, nigga. I felt like I'll knock any nigga out in this motherfucker if they look at me the wrong way. That's how I'm feeling. I get up out my seat. I'm feeling great. My confidence is through the roof right now. I'm literally walking around my table like this right here. No cap. Hey, I'm walking around my table like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, okay. I'm feeling good. My confidence is through the roof. All right? I'm not going to lie. I'm looking around and I'm trying to. And I'll say this. I was going through something. I was going through something in my personal life that made me even consider drinking. I'm not gonna lie. I was going through something that nobody else, of course, knows about. And it's not even like just listen, it's not even serious that I'm worried, but I was just in my own head about something. And so that's what even made me consider drinking. I order a Sprite or a Coke real quick before I even consider that right there. And so like, at the time, no, listen. At the time, I took the 2 shots. I'm feeling good. I'm super confident, all right? So, I'm chilling. 5 minutes done went by, and as the time go on, my confidence level is getting settled. My confidence is through the roof. So, no bullshit. It was a group of women, at least 10 women in front of us. A group of 10 women was in front of us dancing. They was twerking. They was doing all type of shit. They dancing. They having a wonderful time. Y'all know my game. I don't approach women. All right? I look at you. If you look at me and we looking at each other, man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't approach women though. All right? So, I knew I was feeling some type of way because I knew I was feeling a type of way because I seen a group of women over there dancing. They having a good time. I done walked up in front of all of them. Man, they was in a semicircle. These group of women was in a semicircle. I walked straight up like this right here in front of all of them. I don't even do shit like that. I swear I don't even do shit like that. I done walked up in front of all of them and stood there like this. And I was laughing. I was chuckling. I'm sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? All of them stopped what they was doing. All of them would stop what they was doing and looked at me like, nigga, say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all looked up at me like, say you here, you done walked up big and bad, say something now. I said, I don't even know why I'm right. Hey, it was dead quiet. Look, I said, I don't even know why I'm right here right now. Hey, no count. But look, I said, man, I don't even know why I'm right here right now. I walked all the way up there like a real deal stepper. Like I was finna step on and point whichever one of them out that I wanted and go straight to him like, yo, what's up, baby? Man, I sat there and said, shit, I don't even know who I'm really right here. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that I looked lame, so I immediately was like, the girl that was dancing, I said, hey, where you from? I caught myself. I said, hey, where you from? She said, Houston. I'm like, oh shit, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, for a few more days. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up type shit. I got an IG. I ain't give her my number. I got an IG and then I unfollowed her right after that. Cause like I was like, I ain't go to Houston to like, I just went to experience it. But like, you know what I'm saying? So like there was L Riz right there. There was L Riz, but I caught it. All right. I go back to my table. Bro. And listen, this story finna get so crazy. Bro. So I go back to my table, and two women walked up to the table. Two women walked up to my table and was like, you look so familiar. Where I know you from? I said, I ain't from here. I ain't from here. She said, I know that, but I'm saying, like, you look so familiar. And I'm like, you don't know me. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really interested in women. Like, getting women that night wasn't even, like, a priority. Like, I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, she's sitting here trying to figure out where she know me from. Whole time, I'm like, man, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So while these two women took it upon themselves to sit at my table, a girl walked through the door. I'm not gonna lie, this woman was attractive. Okay, this woman was attractive. She walks through the door. Me and her look at each other. Now, remind you, I'm a little under the influence. All right, I'm a little under the influence. So she looking at me, and I might be looking at her. I might be looking at her longer than I expected. All right? I might be looking at her longer than I expected. So I'm looking at her. She looking at me. I turn away and continue having a conversation with my homeboys. All right? Fast forward. The club is about to end. And a worker girl, whoever, she worked at the place I was at. I'm looking at her, not really wanting her, but I'm just looking at people. I'm just people watching. I'm just people watching. Like, I ain't even talking at this point. And so I finally look at the woman, I look at the girl and she say, you see something you like? I said, I don't know. I don't know. She said, get my number. I said, can I have your Instagram? All right, I'm not giving people my number no more. She said, you see something you like? I said, get my IG. All right, I got an IG, or did I get my number? I gave her one number. All right, but whatever. I get her information, and then we walk out because the club is closing. All right, the club is closing, so we all walking out, and as I'm walking outside, I see a woman that I used to text. I seen a girl that I used to text. And so like me and her seen each other, and like she was like, I'm not gonna lie, I ghosted her a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie, I ghosted her a long time ago. And so to run into her in Houston, out of all places, it's mind blowing to me. All right, so she looked like she wasn't happy to see me, and I didn't see that at first. So I said, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I just spoke. "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm doing good." You know what I'm saying? Gave her a side hug, and went on about my day. Now, a few minutes later, she comes to find me. And me and her was chatting outside the club. And while I'm talking to her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she like, why you go ghost? And I tell her, hey, I had a lot of shit going on. You not the only person that I ghosted at the time. I ghosted a lot of people because I was focused on something else. She was like, "Oh, okay, I understand that. I wish you would have told me." I said, "Nah, you good. That's definitely my bad. You look like you've been straight though. Good to see you." And no bullshit, no cap. It was a woman behind us, looking at me, like waiting for me to come and talk to her. All right. While I'm talking to this woman right here, it was another woman waiting on me to come and talk to her. All right. Now I told y'all I was dealing with something in my own head that even had me out of my element to the point where women wasn't a priority to me. All right. So while I'm talking to this individual, I'm talking to me. Basically, I'm like, "Hey, good to see you again. Hope you know what I'm saying, be straight." A woman behind us was basically saying, "Hey, come here." So I'm not rude. The girl walk off. I step to the woman that's been waiting. I step to her. Remind you, I'm under the influence. Okay? I'm under the influence. Okay? So I walk up to this woman, and I cannot even lie to y'all. I can call my homeboy right now. All right? Fuck. Okay. Listen. I cannot lie to y'all. I don't even know if she gonna ever see this, but I know I'm gonna say it. Hold on. It blew me so bad to the point where like it shocked me. And so like when I walk up to her, I say, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "I'm fucking you tonight." That's what she said. All right. She said the first thing that came out her mouth was, "I'm fucking you tonight." I say, "Oh, that is crazy. That's crazy." And I've never had somebody come up to me and say such a thing. So straightforward. Couldn't do nothing but respect it. But I was like, I looked at my homeboy, and my homeboy looked at me like, that, yeah, she just said exactly what the fuck you think she just said. I'm blown away. I'm mind blown. Not gonna lie. Alright? I say, "Damn, that's crazy. That's real." You go up to everybody saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? She like, "Nah. I always told myself if I see you, I'm gonna let you know straight up." I said, "Can't do nothing but respect it." You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but respect it. And then me and her conversation ended, right? I'm walking to my car. Matter of fact, she walked me to my car. All right? She walked me to my car, and my homeboys was talking to her homegirls or some shit like that. Now, the girl had a dude with her. The girl that told me, "I'm fucking you tonight," a dude was waiting on her. So she damn near got in trouble type shit. She damn near got in trouble by talking to me. And so it's like, she went on with that guy. And so, like she went on with that dude. Nah. She went on with him, and the car that was parked beside the car that I was driving, my rental car, they backed up, and it was a car full of females, bro. It was a car full of females, all right? And so, a female in the passenger side, she had a bundle of flowers, all right? A nigga just gave her a whole bunch of flowers right after the club. She is happy as hell, all right? So, the car is backing up, and I keep noticing that the girl driving the car, she keep looking at me. The girl driving the car, she kept looking at me though. And so my homeboy waved the car down, and I said, "Hey, the girl in the passenger seat, those are some nice flowers, cause they was some nice flowers. All right. And now the story, not his Houston though. All right. The girl, I told the girl, "Hey man, those are some nice flowers." And so I was, no, I wasn't enjoying. I was just feeling. I was just under the influence. All right. So she said, "Oh, thank you," and the driver continued to look at me while while she was driving off. Then she stopped the car and said, "I said, excuse me, but what are you looking at me like that for?" She said, "Cause you fine." I said, "Oh, wait a minute, appreciate it," type shit. I said, "I appreciate it." You said a short story. I'm gonna end it. I said, "I appreciate it," and I think she followed me on Instagram. I think, and that was that. She drove off. But I went home. Went back to the B&B, and that's when I realized that, man, I'm ready to go home, man. More of the story is Houston is a fantastic place. If you want to go in there and have fun, hey man, look, you know what I'm saying? The clubs are fire, the people are friendly, the food is great.